This is for those who feel lost in their 20s. I journaled a bit, so I'm going to be reading off my journal rather than what I normally do and talk from my mind. And yeah, if you're new here, I'm Casey and I'm a content creator. And I talk about faith, lifestyle, and just give my opinion on life lessons, things that I learned, things I'm currently learning, and just hoping to build a like-minded community where we support one another and keep growing. So it's a mix of self-development, faith, lifestyle, vlog, basically everything. Alright, so let's get started. Life in our 20s has so much uncertainty, and finding the right path, finding the right environment, finding your people, it comes with so much mental exhaustion. You would wake up in the morning, every morning, feeling like you're in a loop, feeling like you're in your cycle, feeling like you're starting over again, you're still figuring it out. And it feels like you're behind, because sometimes you look at other people and you're like, they seem like they have it all figured out. What am I doing wrong? Why do I not know what why do I not have why wasn't I just born with a gift? Like, why was not, those exceptional gifts, when people are just born with those exceptional gifts. So it's no bueno, like no braino that they would go in that path. Let's say someone that was born a singer, it's no brainer that they're gonna excel in that field. Someone that was born with such incredible skill. I believe we're all born with gifts, but there are some people that are just born with exceptional gifts, and some others that need their gift to be more worked on. Although in that specific field where you are gifted, you might be more advanced compared to other people, but that skill that you have, that gift that you have, probably needs to be more worked on to become an expert or even master that. And so yeah, it makes you like question, like, what am I doing wrong? And I just want to say, if you're feeling like this, don't give up. You have to keep believing that there's light in the tunnel. I'm a believer, so I believe that God is with us. We're not alone. He will never leave us nor forsake us. And I also picture this scenario, right? You're in a race and you have a race to get to, and your destination is finding your purpose, finding what fulfills you. And it can happen during the race where, and you're not racing with other people, you're in your own race, and it happens that you could fall. That doesn't mean that you stay there, meaning doesn't mean that you stay in the whole mental exhaustion of like, I'm so done, I'm not gonna do anything anymore, I give up. Like, the only option when you're down is to go up, is to get up again and to start running again towards that goal, towards that dream. And it's okay to cry sometimes, it's okay to let it out. You have to figure out a way to let it out, whether it's journaling, whether it's just crying, just let it out. Because sometimes building up those emotions one time is gonna snowball into explode one day. So find ways to express yourself, whether you have trusted people or you can journal. Just find way to express yourself. Why do I feel like my neighbor is watching me through her window? I literally don't like being watched, but it's okay. So yeah, just start creating whatever it is that you think you're gifted at. Like, what's your gift, what's your passion? Start creating one step at a time, and start putting at least putting steps to get closer to that dream, to get closer to that goal. And if you're like, I have no idea what I like, I have no idea what I want to do with my life. I was at a point where I had no idea. Now I have so many passion and interest. Now it's getting to the point where it's like, which path do I get into? I was in a place where I was like, what am I even here for? Like, what's my purpose? What's my gift? Like, I don't think I have any, right? To now where I found out so much gift that I have, and so much interest and passion that I have that now it feels like I don't know which path to go into. So if you're in a space where you have no idea what exactly you're meant for, what are your gifts, you have to spend a lot of time alone, and you have to be very self-aware. You have to start paying attention to what brings you a lot of joy, what brings you a lot of happiness, what makes you feel fulfilled. Is it helping people? Is it doing a certain activity that you don't see time passing by? What is that thing that makes you feel like time passed by and you could do this without even getting paid? What's something that fire inside you that you feel fulfilled after doing it? What is that exactly? And when you find that thing, and if it's just one thing, hold on to that and exercise that skill until you master it. When you master that, you become valuable and opportunity easily will come to you. But when you're at a point where it's like, oh my gosh, I have so many. So it gets to a point where like, what exactly do I want to start with? And yeah. So yeah, you have to figure out what fulfills you, or sometimes also what frustrates you the most in life. Whether you see people that are sick, or like what kind of what part of life just frustrates you or makes you so angry, like this should not happen. Like lawyers, for example, maybe as a kid they grew up and they didn't have anyone to defend themselves. Like lawyers, I feel like they always have a certain testimony. Like what's that something that makes you say so angry that you're like, no, I have to stand up to do something, I have to do something about it. That thing also can be a sign that it's also part of your purpose. And for those who are multi-passionate like me, I watched this video, right, of this girl. I'm gonna tag her here, but I watched this video and she made it so much clear on what to do when you're multi-passionate and you don't know exactly where to start, right? I wrote a note here. She gave she gave different options, but the first plan that she gave was the most helpful to me. She called it the Odyssey plan. Basically, you sit down and you design different life path, and all the interests that you have, all the skills, all the passion that you have, you're gonna sit down and you're gonna pick three, like your top most passionate things that you want to do in life. You pick three and you start writing. So your first one is the expected path, a path that you're on, and if you stay there, what will 5 years look like? The path that you're currently on with all your decisions and everything that you already decided that brought you exactly where you are right now. If you stay like this, what will your life look like in 5 years? And the second one is, which lifestyle would you pursue? What's the other passion of yours that you would pursue? So you're gonna design what that life would look like, and in 5 years what would it look like? And the third one is without social expectation. If money was not problem, money was not a concern, you didn't care what anyone thought of you, like there was no social expectation, nothing. What's that dream that you have? What's that fire, what's that passion that you have? And you're gonna also design that, and you're gonna see which one do you feel more fulfilled with when you sit there and you visualize it, which path feels the most fulfilled, or like, yes, that's exactly what I want to do. And to figure out which of the three you want to do, talk to the people in that field. You could also do shadowing, you could find internship, you can volunteer in the field that you're doing, you can interview people and just find experience, whether it's a class, whatever it is that you decided to pick, and see which path excites you the most and which one aligns with your values the most. And whichever it is, just pick that one and start going after that. Pick that path and go after that path, because that's what kind of makes you feel the most fulfilled. And when you're old, you're not gonna be like, oh yeah, I've always been wanting to do that one thing but I never did it. And there's another example that she gave. It was about trying everything, basically doing something, scratch that out, okay, never mind, I don't like that one, doing something, scratch that out. So since you're multi-passionate and you have so many ideas, you pick one idea, you give you a certain time to do that, and with everything I just gave you, finding a field, I mean finding the people to talk to, interview people, finding a classes, just experiencing that field and see how you like it. If you don't like it, you scratch that and you go to the next one. So then you wouldn't be between that thing and the on your other passion, because you already tried it and you knew that you didn't like it. That's also something that I already did before, and I know that now that there's some things I don't want to do, you know. So that's also very helpful, but I found the first one to be more helpful to me. So yeah, I really hope that this video helped you, and just know, don't give up. You're not the only person. I bet every person in the 20s feels like that. Like honestly, if you don't feel lost in your 20s or you really feel good, I feel like at some point you would also start questioning if you're in the right path. So it really happens to everyone, you're not alone. But just remember to not give up, really. Find the right people to talk to, journal, or talk to God about it. He hears you and he will guide you, but just don't give up. I love you. I don't know you, but I love you, and what's the word, I'm cheering on you. Okay, so if you have any thoughts on this, anything you want to add, just let me know in the comments. Bro, why does my head, I look like an egg? Like this side I look like a, like it's so bumpy, I look like an egg. But anyways guys, look, this is so cute. I'm gonna make a video of like a studio, like design a YouTube studio. I'm probably gonna post that video first before you see this video. But let's go. Bye.